Right? I'm back again, right? I had went to the store, got a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? All right, right. So, right, I want to talk about this past so-called Fourth of July. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Now, this is what I want to say about the Fourth of July, right? Now, I'm not here to really make a ruckus about it or nothing, but I'm gonna say this. Earlier, right, the day before, like on the third, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna come around the people and see what they doing and shit. Right now, I really didn't get a chance to do that. I didn't really get a chance to. Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't get a chance to do it. I actually did. Yeah, it's just the way how it came. It was kind of. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? So, what had recently just what tried to take place? This shit was funny. Yeah, this shit was funny. And then some people like, mhm, we gonna get to talking about this. So I had said earlier, I said I'm gonna come outside and see what the people doing for Fourth of July. I'm not a Fourth of July individual, just not. I'm not with the whole independent movement. I'm not with none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Always realize that your mind can be taught something, right? But your subconscious can decode what you're being taught. Okay. Some people may have not graduated to that level. And if you haven't graduated to that level, that's upon yourself. You know what I'm saying? So just know like everybody don't look at the 4th of July the same. Okay? Okay. Now, in people left side of their mind, this is what they're supporting. I'm gonna show you. What are you supporting? The 4th of July? Independence Day. Right on, my brother and sister. Right on, my brother and sister, right away. Like, y'all supporting Independence Day? Like, yes, we are independent. Can I ask y'all a question? What are y'all independent from? Nobody's not going to answer that question. Pay attention to that very carefully. This is Independence Day. Okay. What are y'all independent from? Please don't tell me about war veterans. Please don't tell me that. That's just the camouflage. Say the truth, people. What are y'all really supporting on Independence Day? Please don't tell me about war victims and all that. Please don't. What are y'all really supporting? You got pay attention to shit. What are these? Oh, these are just firecrackers? Oh, they're just firecrackers. Pay attention to these blue states real well. These are just firecrackers? Like, yeah, these are just firecrackers. They don't cause no harm towards nobody. They don't cause no harm towards nobody. No. Now, pay attention to this. In blue states, they buy way more firecrackers than red states. Red state firecrackers consist of guns. Notice the difference between the both of those messages? Both of them are messages. Okay? Action and messages go the same way. Okay? Now, pay attention. In red states, everybody usually use a tool, hammer, whatever you want to call it, gun, whatever you want to call it. Okay? That's they firecrackers. Okay? Now, what I want to say is this: how come in blue states y'all using firecrackers? Why y'all using firecrackers? Oh, we using firecrackers because it's entertainment? Nah, that's not entertainment. That's not entertainment. So you got a device that's very similar, if you ask me, to a missile. A missile, what you do? You light the motherfucker go up, then kaboom. So can I ask you a question? Is it that blue states have a subconscious message that we have a perception that we can blow the sun up? Nobody not gonna say nothing. They gonna say, "Oh, this guy's just crazy." Of course, with all that fucking camouflage y'all got, of course. With all that manipulation y'all got, of course, I would sound crazy. So that message is not to the sun. Nah, 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 nah. You crazy? You won't fit? No. Usually, whenever the subconscious one starts speaking, they always say that motherfucker crazy. But then when the mind speak without the subconscious and disconnected from his motherfucking self, you in the same algorithm as all of us, right? Right. Some wicked shit that I got to see outside. Now, pay attention to this. Let's get a little bit more freakier. It get freakier. It get freakier. Watch this. I go outside. I say to myself, I say, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store real quick. Get some lemonade, something light. Something simple. Go out there. As soon as I go out there, right, I can feel this energy. Yeah, I can feel this energy that I'm like, yeah, I don't like this shit. Yeah, I don't like this shit. Then pay attention. This girl, she comes out the door. She comes out the door. She got a big ass a bowl of food in her hand. Now pay attention. Most people don't eat standing up. You got a big ass bowl of food in your hand and you walking out to the front door, right? Pay attention to shit. Then after that, when she get midway down the hall, she whistles like this. So I turn back. I'm like, I know she not whistling at me because I don't even know her. Hell no. I don't know who that is. But I decided to take the trash outside, right? And just to peek out, I ain't gonna say peek, I actually went outside. Just to see what was going on in the front. Right. Go outside, whatever the case may be. Boom. I see it's like three of them. I see the girl that just came out with the bowl, right? Then after that, I see another girl, but she with another dude. When I step off the porch, right, and go to walk down and then go walk past them because I'm going towards the store, literally the dude, when he turned around, he was looking at me like, yeah, like I'm on that. Like I'm looking at him like, oh, you on that? It's okay. This is these moon energy worshiping motherfuckers. I know what's going on. We trying to load up. We're trying to do this to you. We're trying to fight you right here because what I'm paying attention to subconsciously that y'all got all these firecrackers going on, right? Boom, 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 boom. Then y'all want this fight to happen right here. How is it that when I walk outside, this girl is perfectly set right here just to watch? How you knew I was coming outside? See what I'm talking about? This world, right? They try to say we all disconnected. We not disconnected. We all connected. We just work either against ourselves or we work for ourselves. And this is what I would say to people in this message. For all the ones that's being attacked as souls, right? Do not interact. I'm gonna show you something. Do not give power to people by interacting with them. I'm gonna say that one more time. Let's say you walked into a bad situation. Do it go into play if you don't interact. Thank you. And what I kind of figure with the power of what is moon worshippers, right? They got no fucking power. This just because you set the minds right to do something negative, it don't play out until that person want to play. Thank you. If I don't play with you, nothing plays out. Y'all game is weak and trash. This is what I will say. For the people that's being attacked at our souls, I'm going to tell you, you all are going to win the game. I want to tell you too, a lot of people from your past is begging that y'all come back. Yes, they begging you. Religion is going to beg you. People from the past is going to beg you. You understand? The reason why that is because everybody's starting to feel this new energy. Pay attention to in the beginning, right? Pay attention. Everybody, certain people speak a certain type of way, and certain people speak in another type of way. Pay attention. If you understand what the souls looking at it like, ain't nothing harming us. We okay. Do you see the souls complaining about grocery prices, rent? No, they're not. It look like you people that are here are stuck in this timeline by yourselves. That's what it looks like. That's what that's what it really looks like. If you ask me, everybody trying to attack somebody, right? And everybody get man. Reality is not fucking around right now. It is not. I tell you that. Give me a second. It is is just what I learned. I've been kind of learned that skill. Don't give things power and it won't play out right. But when I came right down off the porch and I looked right, I seen the girl. She perfectly sat right there. I'm like, she came down here to watch something. Yeah, I'm watch, bro. When I say perfect setups, I'm like, yeah, she came down here to watch something. Right when I walk past him, I can look in his eyes and he on that demonic energy. I didn't give it the power to go into play. I got it. No way. Easy setups. Moons are not more smarter than suns. Low tech artificial creations. I said that to your tech. Anyways, right? So I'm sitting here paying attention. I'm like, okay, let me do something with the system. Watch this. Call the system, right? And I'm gonna show you a tactic. That way you can understand that these are systematic characters. Pay attention. Call the system. What system? 911. It's a part of the system. Watch. Down 911. Say that it's some people in front of your house. Say that it look like they trying to bother you or whatnot. Watch this. Sit across the street. So I just did that. Usually I don't call the cops, but I'm just like, let me do this shit. Let me see what's gonna happen. I can handle this myself. I know. I'm gonna show you something different. Watch. I sat there to watch about 5 to 6, 7 minutes. About a good 10 minutes rolled by. And the both of them, along with the other girl, they all got the fuck up and they all went in the house. What's that? Oh. They all went in the house? Everybody went. Now, let me show you this one. I'm not done yet. Right? Now, let me ask you a question. Right? If an enemy, right, reveal itself to you and you don't interact, can I ask you a question? Who has the upper hand? Damn. Remember, your enemy wanted to interact with you in order for some actions to happen to you. But remember, in the heat of that exchange, you didn't interact, but you got to know who your enemy was. Now I'm gonna show you this too. That's why I say moons are dumb. I'm gonna show you this one too, right here. Right, this shit funny as a motherfucker. Now this part funny. You know how you know? I'm gonna show you this. You know how you have someone that done something, but they feel like they in trouble. Okay. As soon as they walk to as soon as they walked inside the house, oh yeah, right when they walked in the house, I'm in the back door, right? Come to the back door right here, right? And then the dude he like, yo bro, and I'm ignoring the fuck out of him. Now, the reason why I did that is because on the simple fact, I look at it like this. If I'm gonna show you this so you can understand something. These two individuals, right? I'm not trying to get to know who they are. I don't even care about them, right? But these two individuals been trying to talk to me. Let me show you this. I don't get to know people in my building. I don't give a fuck. The reason why it is we're not the same reflections. We not. So we not the same reflection. I don't need to get to know you. Okay? The thing that I experienced in New York State that I kind of find very strange is that at Floridians, we don't do this. Let's say you see somebody, right? And let's just say in your mind, I'm kind of interested in that person. They look unique, right? You're not going to force a conversation. You're going to more look at it like, shit, I'm going to let that shit play out. You see what I'm saying? So it can be brought to you. You see what I'm saying? And then it can be genuine. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm watching this whole exchange or whatever the case may be, I noticed previously, a couple of days before, because I wasn't really paying attention to him. Previously, I remember the dude, before this happened today, he was trying to talk to me. He was like, trying to say something to me. And I've kind of just never looked at him, and kept walking by. What I had to understand with myself is, you're not doing nothing wrong. Something's wrong with this world. You're not doing nothing wrong. People have a type of possessive type of spirit in them where they look at it like every time I say something to somebody else, they always answer. And it's like with me, I don't have to answer. And so what I understand with the possessive type of spirit that is within people, it look at it like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to do something against you to make you talk to me. And those characteristics are very identical to some other characteristics, bro. A lot of these characteristics that I'm paying attention to, I'm like, these the same type of characteristics I used to deal with this past mother. You gonna try to force me to talk to you? You a grown man. This is why I say a lot of men that was raised by their mothers, a lot of y'all, bro, y'all need to get off the planet, bro. Like y'all got your mother in y'all too much, bro. You about to fight your brother because he don't want to talk to you? Okay. All right. I see, like, what I see, I'm gonna say this. With so-called, I don't know what to call these niggas. And don't give a fuck about niggas as a whole. Black people as a whole, something going on with y'all spiritually. Something going on with y'all. Yep. Y'all is afraid of something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 See, the whole thing about that situation that I started realizing, I was like, yo, why is it that it's like y'all being used to make the ones look like they losing or something? Yeah, because it get deeper. It get deeper. Hold on, I'm not done yet. It get deeper because it's a lot of shit going on. Hold on. We'll put that out. Right? Now hear this too. All this shit that is going on has been with so-called black people. Okay? And I really gotta talk about this shit right now because I'm becoming aware of something. In 2025, in July, right? Not speaking this into existence, only speaking about what had happened that year, right? I was hanging around so-called black folks. Y'all remember that? And I'm gonna give you this shit piece by piece, bro. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Watch this, right? This happened in 2025, right? Take you through the whole spit. Watch. I had met up with a couple of people, right? Through another party. Okay. And when I met up with these people, in my mind, I was looking at it like, you know what? God got me around y'all for a reason. Sure enough. Okay. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch what's going on. Usually I'll come around people for like 1 or 2 days and I just disappear. That's what I normally do. And I used to do that for a reason, but I didn't understand why I did that. I didn't. I would just do it. And I'd be like, damn, I was just talking to these people 2 days ago. I just ghosted the ass. Why did I just do that? It's a reason why people do ghosting. It's deeper than what the fuck you think it is, bro. It's more than just a word. I'm gonna show you. Let's just say, right, you come around some people, you being genuine. You ain't trying to harm these people. You're really trying to get to know them. Now, this is the setup. Let me show you. The setup is I'm into music, right? So naturally, if you're doing beats, anything like that, we're gonna draw up a conversation. Now, when I was getting to know these people, they had a studio in there, right? In their house. Computer set up, all that, right? Then it was another thing that I was drawn to. They was on like, like trying to do like, business and shit. I'm listening to the conversations. I'm looking at certain things. I'm like, it kind of interests me. It's kind of like up my alley. They're talking about certain clothing lines, shit like that. And they telling me, they're like, yeah, we got moves. We can help you with that, this and that. I'm like, sound real good. But usually what sounds real good, you gotta let it play to see what's up. Sounds great. It does. Sounds up my alley. It really does. But the first day we get to hanging around each other, right? First day that I paid attention to was they was like, okay, we got a cookout, whatever the case may be. You come through, chill out with us, smoke with us, politic, whatever the case may be. Right? Then after that, I was like, okay, came through. I ain't really eat too much. Ate some potato salad. They was more eating meat too much, and I'm not really on that. So I kind of seen that people was peeping out that I wasn't with the meat shit. Certain people there look up at me like they watching. Okay. So then after that, I'm sitting there. A couple of days go by, and then I had this one bro. I was sitting there amongst them, and I was like, I feel like they trying to set me up to rob me. And then I kind of just looked because we was all sitting in the living room, and I was looking at them. And I'm like, hmm, right? But I'm not trying to overly think. You know how something come to you and you like, maybe I'm thinking too much. Like, nah. You're in this shit is in play. Yourself is like, yeah, they possibly trying to rob you before it go into play. Now hold on. Some people will tell you, I have seen a car crash happen before it even happened. Thank you. So I feel like from that ability with self, it's just like self letting you know this shit gonna happen right here. They're gonna try to rob you. Please move yourself out of the area. Right? Now, for me, right? I don't ignore myself, but I'm not you I don't usually deal with shit like this. I don't deal with shit like this. I don't. But myself got me here for a reason, right? So what happens is, whatever the case may be, we sitting here talking, and then out of nowhere, the whole shit go into play, bro. You give me everything, such as I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? The whole shit going to play. Give me everything. Yeah, nigga, such and such. And I'm sitting here looking at these clown ass niggas like, really? Wow. It's all good. It's all good. Now, 2026 come by, right? The individual that set me up with those individuals, why this nigga come back around, bro? No. Hear me out. Because I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all thinking. I can hear them thoughts already. Right. You sit there, he come back around, right? This shit brazy tech. He come back around, he like, yeah, bro, what I mean? I'm sorry what happened to you, this, that, and the third. I want to let you know he didn't get nothing out of it, such and such. So I'm like, so I knew it. I was like, so pretty much you set me up with them to get robbed. That was your whole thing. Y'all looked at it as, oh, you look like you got something. These are all black folks, supposedly. This is what black people do. So this year go by, right? And I realized, I said, oh, they're trying to do the same thing. Yeah, they're trying to do the same thing. I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, this what y'all, okay. Hold on. Let me do this shit real quick. Hold on.